Welcome to the Weird Wild, bizarre beasts and mind-bending nature. You're about to meet parasites that steal bodies, fungi that puppet ants, worms that drive animals into water, and wasps that turn victims into living nurseries. These are 10 creepy parasites that turn their hosts into zombies. If you've ever wondered how the planet hides its strangest puppet masters in plain sight, you're in the right place. Number 10, horsehair worms in crickets. These long, thread-like worms grow inside insects like crickets and grasshoppers, quietly filling their bodies. When the worm is ready to leave, it makes the host obsess over water. A cricket that normally avoids drowning suddenly jumps into a pond, and the worm spills out into the water, leaving the empty shell of its host behind. One mind control mission successfully completed. Number 9, the lancet liver fluke. This tiny flatworm uses ants as stepping stones to get inside grazing animals like cows or deer. Infected ants climb to the tips of grass blades at night and clamp down, perfectly placed to be eaten. It's not random. The parasite rewires the ant's behavior, turning it into a willing sacrifice so the worm can reach its final home inside a larger animal's liver. Number 8, Toxoplasma gondii. This single-celled parasite needs to end up inside a cat to reproduce. So when it infects a rodent, it does something chilling. It makes the rodent less afraid of cat smells, sometimes even attracted to them. The infected animal becomes bolder and easier to catch, delivering the parasite right where it wants to go, into a cat's gut. Number 7, the green band flatworm. This parasite invades a snail's eye stalks and turns them into bright, pulsing, worm-filled tubes that look like juicy caterpillars. The snail also starts crawling out into the open instead of hiding. To a bird, those throbbing eye stalks look like an easy meal. When the bird bites, the parasite gets eaten on purpose, exactly what it wanted. Number 6, cordyceps, the zombie ant fungus. Cordyceps spores land on an ant and slowly invade its body. Eventually, the fungus takes over the ant's muscles, driving it to leave the safety of the colony and climb up vegetation. The ant bites down in a death grip and dies. Then the fungus grows a stalk out of the ant's body and showers spores onto other ants passing below, starting the cycle again. Number 5, hairworms in praying mantises. Like horsehair worms in crickets, these parasites can grow longer than the host's body while staying coiled inside. When they're ready to reproduce in water, they hijack the mantis's brain and drive it to jump in. To the outside world, it looks like a sudden, senseless suicide, until a long, writhing worm emerges and swims away. Number 4, the jewel wasp. This glittering wasp turns cockroaches into obedient, living food storage. The wasp injects venom into specific parts of the roach's nervous system, dulling its escape instinct. Then it leads the roach by its antenna like a leash, buries it, and lays an egg on it. The still living roach becomes a fresh pantry for the growing larva, a calmly waiting zombie meal. Number 3, parasitic barnacles that hijack crabs. A Saculina parasite starts as a tiny larva that injects itself into a crab. Inside, it grows like roots through the crab's body, quietly taking over. It even messes with hormones so the crab behaves as if it's carrying eggs, cleaning and caring for the parasite's external brood pouch instead of its own offspring. The crab's body becomes a nursery, and its parental instincts get reprogrammed for a stranger's babies. Number 2, bodyguard caterpillars. Some parasitic wasps lay their eggs inside caterpillars. When the larvae are ready, they chew their way out and spin cocoons nearby. But the story doesn't end there. The weakened caterpillar stays close and violently thrashes at predators that come near the cocoons, acting like a bodyguard. Once the wasps emerge safely, the caterpillar usually dies. Its final act, spent protecting the very creatures that consumed it from the inside. And number 1, the tongue-eating louse. This marine isopod swims into a fish's mouth and attaches to its tongue, feeding on blood until the tongue withers away. Instead of leaving, the parasite anchors itself where the tongue used to be. The fish ends up using the louse like a replacement tongue to grab food, sharing every meal with the very parasite that stole a part of its body. These were 10 creepy parasites that turn their hosts into zombies, from fungi that walk ants to worms that drown their own rides. Which one unsettled you the most? The jewel wasp's living pantry, the tongue-eating louse, or the worms that make their hosts dive into water? Tell us in the comments. If you enjoyed this trip into the weird wild, hit like, subscribe, and ring the bell for more bizarre beasts and mind-bending nature 2 to 3 times a week.